Ashley Home Store.
Good morning and welcome to a very special hour of 3+U, where this morning, as you can tell by the beautiful views you're seeing, we are taking you outdoors in Chattanooga and the surrounding area to give you something to do this winter, beginning at the overlook on top of Stringer's Ridge, talking with Eric Hancock, who is a customer relations specialist with the city of Chattanooga. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Thanks for having me.
You are literally, Stringer's Ridge, literally in our own backyard at Local 3. And yet I, like so many people, this is my first time to be up here. What a view.
It's amazing up here. It's an incredible view. It's an incredible system of trails up here. It's an incredible resource for people in the Chattanooga area. And like you said, a lot of people don't realize how good of a resource it truly is, but it is a 92-acre protected plot of trail systems here in Chattanooga.
You are originally from the Knoxville area, came here a few years ago. Very happy to be back in the East Tennessee area from some time out west. But you talk about this as if it has always been. The truth is, the history of it is that this land, these 92 acres, at one time were kind of threatened. It was a community effort to make sure that we preserve these trails. Aren't we lucky?
Absolutely, we are so lucky for that, and it has been a huge effort, in part thanks to the City of Chattanooga, the Trust for Public Land, and the Tennessee River Gorge Trust all coming together to protect this beautiful plot of land and give a free, accessible resource for everyone in Chattanooga, whether you're an expert hiker or a beginner climber. You can come out here and enjoy yourself.
Let's talk about the beginner climber for a minute, because I'm crossing my fingers that we were able to sneak some video of a little boy named Nick who had accompanied us this morning. He's 4 years old. We had a bit of a walk from where we parked our car to then come up here and access. So the guys carrying their cameras and gear, Nick huffing it up with us. It is very family friendly, a great thing this time of year to do. And with the leaves gone, your view is probably the prettiest all year.
Absolutely. It is a very, very family-friendly area. You can come out here and you can not really know exactly what you're doing or never have been hiking before, and you can still make your way around here with some basic safety precautions. And the nice thing about this time of year, like you said, the leaves are gone. The views behind us are absolutely stunning. You've got a view of downtown Chattanooga. You can see Lookout Mountain from here. You can see a lot of the Tennessee Valley. It's truly stunning from up here.
A lot of people, once they kind of get their whistle wetted in the Chattanooga area and begin to take advantage of these hikes, then they want to do more and more and more. Y'all are very well aware of that. So you have classes, right, that people can take to learn how to improve safely their hobby?
Yep, absolutely. So Outdoor Chattanooga's goal in the Chattanooga community is to provide people that introductory link into the outdoors. So we want to teach people how to ride bikes. We want to teach people how to safely go hiking, safely go paddling, safely go climbing. So our purpose is to kind of facilitate people who might not know exactly how to get out and recreate and show them how to do that in a safe and fun way.
Now, when you talk about the riding bikes, we're just off the cusp of Christmas. A lot of kids got some new bikes. Do you do classes for little ones too, or just like mountain biking?
We do. We do free Learn to Ride a Bike classes on the second Monday of every month. So if Santa happened to bring you a bike for this Christmas, we are happy to teach you how to ride that bike. So the classes are all age friendly. Kids as young as 4 years old can come and learn to ride a bike.
I made a mistake years ago that I will not tell on the air because it's a long story, but I love to be outside, and I had taken my girls, they were pretty young at the time, up to Raccoon Mountain, thought I knew what I was doing. Bottom line, I got lost, and it was kind of scary for a little bit, but clearly we made it out okay. Safety is a big, big thing though. If you're going to set out hiking, you've got to know some basic safety precautions. Do y'all teach those too?
We do. We teach everything we teach in the outdoors, we teach with a big emphasis on safety. Safety is the #1 thing. You know, these outdoor spaces around Chattanooga might be very beginner friendly, but they're still outdoor spaces. You're still out in the wilderness. So we teach emphasis on knowing before you go. So knowing the trail system you're going to and knowing exactly how you would get out of there if you needed to. Bringing the appropriate safety materials such as water or food or any kind of first aid material you might need. So we really put a big emphasis on that in all of the classes that we teach, because that's obviously very important.
Is it important to go with someone, to not venture out alone, especially as a woman? Is that important?
It is of the utmost importance. As a general rule of thumb, you should avoid being outside in these places alone. And if you do have to be in a place like this alone, or if you are planning to be alone, at least let someone know where you're going. Someone who might be back within cell service know where you're going and when you're expecting to be back so that they can help you if need be.
Okay, so back to Stringer's Ridge for a minute. 92 acres.
Yep.
We came up, like you said, a pretty easy route
Yep.
to get here to the overlook, but we noticed a lot of cars that were parked, I guess, taking their own version of
Yep.
trails. What's the best way to find out where you want to access the trails at Stringer's Ridge?
So there's a variety of different resources you can use to figure out how you want to access Stringer's Ridge. There are apps you can use on your phone like All Trails, Mountain Project, Hiking Project, or all of these different apps that you can download, and those can
Okay.
show you where you want to access it. You can also find a trail map. You can also just Google Stringer's Ridge if you want to, and that'll show you exactly where you need to go park. As you saw today, there's several different access points, and all of them give different advantages. Like the one we used today gives it a really short hike to the overlook, or you can use a different one that has a restroom facility. It makes it a little easier to get onto the trail.
If you've never done winter hiking before, one thing I can tell you, obviously if it's super cold, you want to be careful and bundle up, but the weather can be very temperate.
Yep.
You work up a bit of a sweat anyway, so
Yeah.
you can dress in some layers, and there are no bugs.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's a win-win-win.
The no bugs is a huge thing this time of year. You can come out here and not get bit by a single mosquito, not have flies flying around your head. It's a big deal.
Well, Eric, I can't thank you enough for the time, and what a great office you have.
Yeah, it's really not too bad, is it?
Not too bad at all. So the whole hour, we're going to take you on a tour of outdoor things that you can do. This is Stringer's Ridge. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to go to Coolidge Park. There is more to do there than just the carousel. We'll tell you about it next.
No two sets of eyes are the same, and nothing should keep them from getting the expert eye care they need. That's why we'll cover your cost of your insurance copay or your eye exam.